Hey everyone, Tony Joe from RE/MAX in Victoria, British Columbia. Here to do your real estate sales stats report for Victoria for the month of March 2015. I'm here at the Oak Bay Marina today. It's such a beautiful place. And you know, it's a great place to bring visitors and those who really want to get a sense and a taste of what Victoria is all about. Anyways, let's talk about numbers. All I can say is, wow. It was one of those months, and I've been doing this now for 24 years, so I've seen 24 Marches. It was not the busiest, I must say, even though the newspapers and the media in the next day or two will be talking about how crazy the March market was. We are still not at the all-time peak activity levels that we were several years ago. But nevertheless, we had 734 sales for the month versus 575 from March 2014. So we're up over 20%. That is a significant number. We'll get back to that in a moment. We had 1,448 new listings enter the marketplace versus 1,286 last year. And we ended up the month with total inventory of 3,769 versus 4,050. So it is a continuing message here, whereas our inventory level is not as high as it has been in the past. We are trailing in that area, but we are also seeing a dramatic increase in sales. What does that tell you? Tells you that it is shifted towards a seller's marketplace. Definitely not a buyer's market right now. It is significant that we exceeded 700 sales. It's the first time that we've done it since about 2010. It is the biggest jump from February to March since about 2005 and 2006. From a percentage basis, it was a big jump. Anyways, as to what's going to happen next, April, typically we see an increase of the area of about 100 sales. So it's going to continue on being a busy marketplace. And from a number standpoint, so average sale price, this is interesting because as much as there's been a lot of activity, multiple offers, upward bids, we've seen a lot of sales that are selling $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 above list price. The average and median sale prices haven't really changed that much. So the average sale price for last month was $624 versus $611 just before. So it's something that we're going to watch for a little while. The message that I want to leave you with today is this. Not every house is selling by multiple offer right now. It's not 50%, it's not even 25%. We're hearing stories because they are still rare, but the fact is they are happening, whereas they weren't happening for many years. There are realtors out there who've been licensed in the past 5 years who'd never seen a multiple offer before. And of course, they were commonplace back in 2005, 6, and 7. For sellers, it has to do with price. You will not get multiple offers and you won't get upward pressure in your price if you're already even 3% above market value. So the key is to be priced correctly to attract all that activity interest. You will get multiple offers. And again, and it is geographic, so it has to do with areas and certain price points. Typically anything between $500,000 and $650,000 right now in the core areas of Saanich East, particularly Gordon Head, Fairfield, South Oak Bay, they are all busy spots. It's not true of all the areas in Victoria. And finally, if you're a buyer and you want to buy, because it is a good time still, the interest rates are so inexpensive, it's cheap to buy, and especially if you are a seller who is selling your house and needs to buy, just be sure that you are ready. And by ready, I mean be all set up with your mortgage. Talk to your mortgage broker, be pre-approved, be able to pull off a purchase of your home. And the other thing too is no subject to the sale of your house offers. Those are just not working right now. Because when you think about it, all the seller has to do is wait for the next person who doesn't need to sell or has their money set up or is borrowing from family or has the capability to have two places at once if need be. They're going to go to that party instead of you. So anyways, sales marketing 101. It is also our sales stats report for Victoria for March 2015, and I look forward to seeing you guys this time next month.